All right. Hey, YouTube. This is Irvin from Team Shenanigans Gaming. We're here today with
Jacob from Mothership, Austin.
All right. What did you do today, Jacob?
I won South Texas Regionals at Conroe at Cards and Commons.
Hey, shout out to the TO. Shout out to the head judge.
Yeah, I won it today. I was playing Auron the Golden Rose as my champion and Kyte the Air Spirit as my spirit.
What?
We're all what?
What essentially my deck does, it gets kind of out of hand, but it uses Auron to discard gears. I play about 15 gears. I do a lot of, essentially what my deck does is it draws and thins. It uses things like Carbuncle on turn 1, discarding a gear to return Carbuncle and getting another Carbuncle. And then the next turn I play a Carbuncle, I discard a gear, I bounce the Carbuncle. So now I have 2 Carbuncles on the deck, 2 gears in the graveyard. Then I can play something like Statue at the Argent Tower, which will draw a card and spend my 2 mana. I can then exile 3 Carbuncles from my hand to untap 2 mana. And from there, the possibilities get kind of wonky and ridiculous. You have everything from a Khorne War Room to a supply deal. And these are just more things that are just drawing cards. So your deck is almost kind of hamstring in place and doing things over and over again. But what the objective of the game is to get to late game. We're trying to do as much as survival while hamstering and doing things. We're also tapping and defending ourselves. And we can use Kyte. I was also complimented a lot and also scared a lot today because I blew my Kyte Soul Burst quite early in a lot of games to keep myself alive. And I did that because my late game is insane. Because my deck plays 4 to 5 super Argent rares. One being Iskandar. And Iskandar costs 1 less for each gear in my graveyard. It costs 10. And I can get as early as turn 4 playing Iskandar. And he returns 2 gears to play. He gets really out of hand. Another ridiculous card today that came through was Nanatu, was the Indianapolis Championship promo. And I just used it for straight advantage. So basically, how the deck worked, man, was that I sat there and I burned through my deck as fast as possible to play the best possible cards every single turn. And I did things from Sylph and Kyte to lock out my opponent, to Silver Watchwoman rushdowns with Garga rushdowns, to blowing out people with Iskandar attacks. Iskandar, big turnouts, you swing, you exile their board, you basically get really out of hand. And then I just use as much card advantage as possible. And I think the one card that I didn't really pull out that I should talk about is Rudy. I play Professor Rudy. There's so many things in Professor Rudy that in my deck that Professor Rudy triggers. A lot of people don't know that Statue at the Argent Tower and Ariana's Amulet, their arrive triggers also trigger off Rudy, so you get double ups. And so you get to essentially draw more and more cards. I'm just finding more and more ways to draw my deck really fast. I think the biggest change that I would have done today would have been, and this is the only change I would have done today, was I would have put Royal Reflection in my sideboard. I just didn't remember it.
So moving forward, you would put Royal Reflection in your sideboard?
Yeah, I think that was literally the only change I would have made today, was change put Royal Reflection in the sideboard.
Are you really going to keep the YouTube fans wishing this deck list, the full deck list, or are you just going to give a short summary of it?
I give a short summary, but we can flip through right quick. We can just do it real fast. We've got 3 Arbor Carbuncles, of course, because you can't place 1. We have 1 Professor Rudy, 1 Garga, 1 Sylphia. And we'll go through the green, because then the last 3 green units are going to be my Nanatsus.
I see.
Because I got 3 because I went to Indianapolis. People should go to champs.
How did that go?
I got 19th place in Indianapolis. I was one of the Aragon people. I regret nothing.
All right.
But yeah, my cards are going to be, these are the 8 green cards that I played in the main board.
Cool.
My draw package is going to be 1 Ariana's Amulet, 3 Statue at the Argent Tower. I also play 3 Supply Deals. I gotta find them in here. They're in here. 3 Supply Deals, which are just more ways to draw cards. Then I have 3 Khorne War Rooms for just shenanigans, because you put so many cards in the graveyard. More card advantage. You have 3 of Mel to draw 2 cards, which also is amazing if you have a Professor Rudy in play.
You draw 4.
Yeah, you draw 4. That came up more than once today. A lot of people panic when you draw 4 cards in one turn. They get really scared.
It's like, wait, draw 4? Oh, wait, Corona Shard.
And then,
Like it forces it out.
yeah, like it's gonna force them to kill it.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna answer it.
Yeah, they have to.
And then you have your in-game stuff, which is 2 silver watchwomen. I went with 2, not 3. And then 1 Iskandar. And then gears.
Just gears and gears.
I have just a pile of gears. That's just gears, like 15 or so gears.
Did you ever discard a knight?
I did discard 1 knight. I did discard Brant out of the board in one of my games because I needed to discard. So but yeah, and then I mean the board is kind of flexible. I just wish I would have played Royal Functions.
All right, Jacob. Congratulations once again for winning this regional. Especially because of the originality of your deck. I don't think anybody's seen this deck before. And moving forward, let's hope we don't see this too much at regionals because this would be annoying to play against. Definitely.
For sure.
Hey, you want to show off that Sola that you got?
Yeah, dude. Super sweet. The Golden Zola. Won it at regionals.
Sola.
Look at that back, though.
Oh, man.
It's so sick. Yeah, man.
All right, well, we be seeing you at San Antonio Regionals.
I will not make it to San Antonio Regionals. Unfortunately, that is another card game release, so I will be missing it for
Oh,
work reasons.
man.
Not out of one. I would definitely play in the San Antonio Regionals. Shenanigans is a great store. The San Antonio guys obviously are pretty cool.
Thank you.
But Mothership takes my pride first, so I gotta be there for the stuff.
You
so.
gotta go with your with your home team.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, we hope to see you in some future events, and thank
Look
you
for me at
once again.
Nationals, yeah.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man.